I'm back. Suck my king stick. Y'all are fucking crazy and horny, okay? Slow down.
Happy with that position. Now have to respond to Sentinels through the middle of the map. They have been perfect so far when it comes to pistols. 4 for 4. So definitely something to keep in the back of their mind. And
Gotta put on some.
Leaning towards B tower, the sentry turret will see this. And Cloud9 are still happy with their 3-2 split for now, largely just kind of hugging onto both spike sites.
There's the ball coming up, and Mitch beats the timing. He just goes over, peeks through the nebula, takes down Sick, and also the spike being revealed. Meanwhile, 10's had control over towards Ropes, needs to win this 1v1 versus Boys for the important gravity well. Tries to lock him up, but there comes a dash. Leaf on the other end gets the double, and this should be the round now for Cloud9. Just the one alive.
Damn.
C9 pistol finally goes their way 3 laps deep in the grand final.
That's a hell of a time to get one, though, I'll tell you that much. And doing it pretty convincingly, so good stuff here from Cloud9 Blue. And I think it's going to be really interesting to keep our eye on what the defensive setup is going to be. You're seeing that Cloud9 Blue through their tournament so far. They love to kind of play aggressively through the outsides of the map. This time, it's that early alarm bot pressure that they're trying to set up at B, which will allow them a chance to respond to that B hit a little bit later than you would normally like to. And when you've got that little timing play that you mentioned over through the wall, that will obviously help as well. So great stuff there for Cloud9 Blue. This time the alarm bot sent middle, and Sentinels who are here will likely have no problem deleting this.
It's also, by the way, C9 trying to get some early eyes over towards B garage. You still do have Floppy over there. Just once the smoke fades, could be contact. Zom's also very deep into the cubby. We'll get rid of the Nano Swarm. Might be able to get Hunter though. There's a few plays from Sentinels there. I don't think Mitch is going to get too aggressive here. Mitch will just hold the angle.
Floppy, meanwhile, pressure through B main. Good for both. That's the spike carrier also down. Cloud9's defense looking very calm and composed through these first couple of rounds. Tens and Shazam, the last 2 players left. Nano Swarm just to keep any play through male honest. There also is the sentry turret right around the corner. Mitch also using it as a bit of a bodyguard.
Can someone explain what is happening in chat?
Move forward, able to respond to one. Not gonna grab 10s though.
Yeah,
so
I can actually.
Play available, but here comes Poise from behind, right over the top. The judge will finish the deal, and that'll be Cloud9 Blue with the first.
The disrespect.
C9 winning over towards B main and also in B tower. So Floppy holds on. There was 3 plays in front of them.
They gotta get the vibes flowing from C9.
And Mitch as well.
Little teabag action, we'll shoot the dead body.
Floppy over towards B main. They both get kills is really what I'm saying. And Cloud9 win both areas of that map, and they don't allow Sentinels to walk.
Every person you teabag is plus 10 confidence.
Safe. Now comes the actual buy 5 rifles.
Proven theory.
Sick, though. That's the only missing piece of the puzzle here for Sentinels, as you did see Sentinels kind of buy into upgraded pistols and that previous round, so not gonna have all the utility available.
Aggression coming through here from Poise with the judge. He does find one, but the response is decent from Sentinels. Not good enough for the full trade as Leaf is able to create
just like
some space.
Swinging mid.
Make sure that safe stays
annoying.
safe rather by the paint shells to come over the top, and he will back away and allow Cloud9 Blue to be up 4-3 off of the aggression through mid.
The viewers in chat decided that they wanted to become a stand chat.
On their toes, and will come out
and
of that
I
trade
said,
effectively.
Please God, no, don't call me king. I'll vomit.
Should be excellent. Has the shoulder spotted. Zeta knows he's in trouble. So,
and they took that with full force.
Out of Utah, my bad.
Especially when I said no.
Alt lines available now though.
Spike rotating over towards top ropes. Yep, there's the picture. Alarm bots there, but Mitch
you made
still
us
gets
a stand
down by
chat.
Dapper.
That is not true, chat.
So now all of a sudden, Sentinels have an
I don't want to stand chat.
Rotating quickly as Cloud9 to get through screens, but Zeta gets red, but not well enough apparently.
Oh my God, what?
Elimination. Leaf up top, able to find one more, and it comes down to Dapper at 8 HP.
Let's go, Diaper.
Range finds the first. How do you get the other 2 is the question.
Yeah, Caster called him Diaper.
Try to use the spike placement.
And I'm never gonna stop.
He can maybe clutch this. Dark cover going to make one difficult. Leaf also watching this finds their 3rd elimination, and Cloud9 Blue win the 3rd. A huge advantage for them defensively on split.
One comes through from the early mid aggression as well that goes their way. Again, a 1-2 trade where they only lost the one member, forcing a 4v3, defending B successfully, shifting over towards A, and eventually being able to take things into their hands. But more importantly, when you really look at how Cloud9 have been so far in this series, they've been the team that have not only
Prince
lost the pistols,
Ali.
but they've been 0-3 in the
Our
first 3
eyes
rounds. So that's
emoji.
happened both on Vines, also happened on Haven, but now kind of tables have turned. They get to take the first 3 rounds, including getting rid of Sentinels' guns. So that really makes the Cloud9 economy much more healthy than we've seen over the last 2 maps, honestly speaking. So full guns available for Cloud9, upgraded pistol for Sentinels, SMG for Zombs.
Boys looking to get aggressive off the alarm bot. Trigger does not dash away successfully, but doesn't need to.
Damn!
What the?
Grab the 4th.
Cloud9 defense?
You want to talk about maybe flick of the day? That is an impressive triple coming through from Poise.
Crazy.
It looked like he messed it up.
It's
it
an
looked like he
eco,
was trying
but
to dash
still.
away and he completely messed up.
He absolutely missed the
already had.
dash, yeah.
Might as well just go for the frags. He has to kind of do it, so boom. And then that 3rd kill on the 10s
Holy
was
shit.
crazy. Through the wall as well, so yeah, that's my contention for a potential flick of the day right there. C9, 4 up now. That's number 5 is what we're talking about. Those Sentinels have guns again. If Cloud9 get number 5, they're on their way. Their snowball momentum will be very difficult for Sentinels to stop at that stage.
That's just so good.
Cage trigger.
Regardless, around that you would have expected Cloud9 Blue to win. Maybe not in that style. So a big round coming forward here for Sentinels. They do have an operator online for Shazam.
Finish flying,
Boys
you
gonna
know,
change
throw a
his
few
angle.
rounds for
Instead of
better
playing
content.
aggressively through the middle, he'll hold a
Okay.
passive corner just on
Smart.
top of A.
Not wrong.
And how about this rotation coming through? Because the first blood coming over towards B might force Sentinels in this middle of the map to really consider what they want to do, because you've got Dapper up top, but he's been read by Leaf, so now all of a sudden he's a little bit trapped.
So they had A Heaven control. They're actually into vents now, rotating back over 10s in a position in Heaven, but contact will be found down bottom, and Floppy wins another 1v1. The reason Sick dies, by the way, is that you see the smoke on the mini-map. It was there over towards B main. Floppy uses that where he just gets the perfect timing on the smoke, and now the rest of Sentinels trying to get through towards B, trying to rotate, and they're completely shut down. Shazam with the operator. I mean, there's still 35 seconds, so it's not even like he can freely save it just yet. His positioning has been revealed, and he's got to hold on for dear life.
It's
Can be
2.
allowed to. You saw Cloud9 as soon as they recognized where he was. Everyone charging forward, looking for the cleanup kill, and it's successful. Cloud9 up 5-0. And man, all of our storylines have just been backwards today, Avril. We've been talking about how Sentinels have been looking so good on split. They're showing vulnerability.
And the Sentinels, they just need like 4 rounds.
It's just been kind of a weird day.
Yeah.
All you need on attack.
This map is
Cloud9
so
comes through
unbalanced
with
still.
a comp that they haven't played for a while.
Yeah, it's just a
Not one
really
you'd
tough
expect. You thought
defense
this was gonna be like
map.
the Zeta Sky, Mitch on Sage, all of that kind of good stuff. They're gonna bring through, an old comp, and suddenly they're 5-0 up, about to be 6-0 up, because Sentinels haven't been able to win either of their gun rounds.
Oh shit.
Plays straight into the blaze,
Oh my
he
God,
knows
this
there's
is
aggression
scary.
coming towards him. We'll find
Yeah,
contact in
Poise
just
is
a minute.
set
It's all
up.
of Sentinels in front, but there's a lot of Cloud9 that have arrived.
Patience with the knives, not gonna connect. Leaf, not exactly
What?
the greatest, but it's poised.
What?
What?
Shorty, he's gonna
3K?
with that. Are you kidding?
Poise.
What can't this guy do?
Like Yoru.
A Yori. God damn, Caster.
Yoru was the
Get
most
him
kind of
dirty.
creative, it just wasn't a great
Oh
comp.
my
This
God.
comp is, it's actually working out. So I don't
That
know,
was
you
so
can't even say,
lucky.
like, oh, Cloud9. If Cloud9 are
That
setting
man
the strategy,
snapped.
they're winning while doing that. So
Holy
that's a
shit.
double whammy. And the fact that Poise popped the Blaze Storm, but then gets 3 kills, he's already halfway back towards the Blaze Storm, so it's like not even
Poise
that
is
expensive
feeling
of an ultimate for him to use.
Yeah, dude. They're in the zone
Flawless
right now.
coming through 6 rounds in a row. This is for
This is the type of game
Sentinels
that
to
this type of
make
start
any
to the
sort
game
of
that C9
damage
needs.
done on this first
Defense
half.
split,
Sentinels gotta pick up
boost
this
the
round.
ego a little
They're gonna
bit.
do more with it as well. They got to convert that into further rounds. Shazam with the operator, the challenge. We'll be pushing up over towards B. Won't see anything. Poise on the other hand doesn't get the shot at the 10s.
Busted it
Smith
open though.
comes forward,
Finally.
checks so much information. The neural theft also allowed to come out. Now the peak. Sentry turret denied, but Mitch still able
Damn.
to double up.
What?
Meanwhile,
Collat?
B Sick does find
Oh my
one.
Yeah, they
elimination,
collatted them.
But Mitch working
That's
on his
depressing.
third collects. Spike down still in market. Keep that in the back of your mind. And Cloud9 are going to safely play the backside of their spawn. Timing, good for Mitch, working on the ace. It's
Oh my
just
God.
Shazam with an operator playing from the low ground.
Seen
And
this before.
yep, we sure have.
Or Shazam.
Just comes
No
down to the
ace.
timing overall. Mitch, not going to give him an angle as
Oh
of yet.
no.
Shazam, the one required to make the play, comes
The
up the ramp.
ace.
And it's an
No!
ace from Mitch.
And an operator recovered as well for Poise, so
No.
give a little bit of extra in the bank for Cloud9.
No.
There's even an opportunity, by the way, where we're potentially waiting for
No,
Sick to get a
sheesh.
res. As Sick goes
Nope.
down to Mitch. So
Why
and this is what I'm
not?
talking about right here, just finds the timing, swings by. That's
I went blind. I didn't see it.
If Sick was able
Oh,
to,
valid.
you know,
Don't worry.
kill Mitch,
Okay, you
find
go
a
open your
res,
eyes now.
there's
The
a
replay's
situation
over.
for Sentinels to turn that round around. But as we're 7 down, I mean, this is going to go 8 rounds down, isn't it? So
Yeah, it should
Cloud9,
be.
I don't know what's going on, but we've moved to split, where Sentinels have been pretty good on this map, but right now it's not looking that way. However, Sentinels have been a defensive-sided team, so we're going to have to see what happens on that side. This attack has been pretty awful, though.
Similar stack down the middle of the map. There is an alarm bot, but it's placed a little bit more passively into Mail itself, which now it's triggered. Defense will start to rotate accordingly. It's Poise who's quick to get here to maybe try to help out Mitch. Lockdown available as well. Just keep that in the back of your
I'm about to
mind
get in here.
if things do get dicey. Sentinel stacking. Here comes the first play. The Lear a little bit too late. Cloudburst will not really do too much as Poise tries to move forward. Still with the shorty,
Oh,
but
this
it's
dude
sick.
Poise. Trying it
Puts
Oh
him
my
again.
down.
God.
Barrier orb trying to
Mitch.
play. Mitch finds a second.
There we go.
Look
Lock
at
him
the
out.
third as Dapper is there
Box
for just
him.
enough assistance.
Not sure why Poise wants to get that aggressive. You know, he's just
Timing on there for
overconfident there.
floppies.
It does kind of cost him
Nice.
lives.
Shazam.
Cost him Mitch as well. I mean, that's a lockdown gun. That's like a lot of your ultimates gone, unfortunately, and for Sentinels. Yeah, they can't get a res, but the 3v2 is still good. Zeta doesn't quite have his ultimate online. No, Rolling Thunder has at least got a couple of flashes. One has been burnt, gets Leaf onto site. Second one now burned as well. Leaf needs to get a couple of kills. Close by a member.
No way.
Dead, but
No!
not quite walking the kills. Anyway, C9 Leaf
No.
has managed to put himself
What?
into a 1
Other paint
versus
shells.
1 against Shazam. 12 HP. Shazam on full. Shazam only needs 1 shot, and for Leaf,
He doesn't think it.
time working against him.
Shazam
What?
is completely concealed. He has not been a part of any of these
Oh
fights.
my God.
Leaf thinks that he's up top. Oh my goodness. The patience from
Woo!
Shazam
Thank God.
pays off in a major way. Leaf working on that 1v3, never reloads the weapon, and as mentioned, just cut down to too low of an health pill that Sentinels will eventually take advantage of, getting on the board for the first time. They do it in thrifty fashion. Good stuff there to try to give themselves at least a look at some offensive rounds in this half.
I mean, something recovered here. Again, expecting Cloud9 to take the lion's share of the rounds, which, you know, technically they have. 7 means they've pretty much won it. Sentinels just picking up the scraps. Sentinels, you're kind of hoping for, you know, I'll say the same thing I said to Cloud9 on Blind, which is a 4 and 8 would be a better
Oh,
decent
they're gonna
recovery
fight
for
mid here?
Sentinels. Yeah.
This is
There's that
very
opportunity, so they're
scary.
looking for an aggressive
Yeah.
supporting play in mid. If they can find the right timing for this Rolling Thunder, and then having Poise dash out, that would be exactly what they're looking for.
They were waiting for
Shazam was
the
able to
alarm
get
bot
out.
to
That
come
was
through
huge
first, but there
though.
was only one player forward, so now the aggression
fighting
coming
for
out,
it,
but
though.
still being forced, like a round peg in a square hole,
And
and
big
Tangle will punish.
shots.
Finds
Yeah.
himself 2. There's the third, and I believe they still
Woo!
know that Zeta's
Mega
nearby
sexy?
as well.
Mega.
Resurrection comes through. Sick is able to convert as soon as he puts the hands down for the res to find the 4th elimination, leaving things down to Leaf. Nothing for him to do. You see exactly what
What they
Cloud9
need.
was setting up for, but the problem
Take the
was this
2.
time Sentinels triggered the alarm bot with just 1 player forward, and it was Shazam. He immediately dashes away.
And honestly, if you're Cloud9, you just got to cut your losses here. You know you failed the timing. There's war coming up as well. Like, you kind of have to leave, but they still want to challenge Tans. The Rolling Thunder gets put in there, but you know, like you said, because only 1 player triggered the alarm, but the timing is just completely whack. Floppy and Poise are trying to walk. They're trying to run up to try and catch up to all the exiting players of Sentinels.
You
but
know
they
a
got
song
the
we sing?
interarm and they're into sewers. You
When
can't
this type
catch
of
them
shit
at that stage.
happens?
So for Cloud9,
What?
push
Bum,
Sentinels away
bum,
from
bum,
you.
Number 1
bum,
victory
bum,
royale.
bum,
Keep control. But to push forward after that, you're gonna feed it.
bum.
Here.
You
We
know
got
what?
a number 1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we
Now
about
you're
to get down.
Get down.
Finds the
10
first,
kills
needs
on
to
the
get
board
second,
right
and
now.
does.
Just
Definitely
wiped
wants
out
to
Tomato
He's playing a solo
Town.
mission topside
Friend
A.
just got down.
He was able
I
to find
revived
another
him. Now we're
healer,
heading
but
southbound.
Leaf and
Now
Zeta
we're
are
heading on the
responding
Pleasant
back
Park
beautifully
Street.
to
Look at
allow
the map.
defense
Look at the
maybe a
mark
chance
sheet.
at stabilizing, but as Shazam will be the victor of B main. It leaves Leaf again in the clutch.
I know the whole song.
1v3, dropping down from ropes, and he's
I
tagged up so
really
heavily.
I
No
don't.
chance there. Now all of a sudden,
Chug jug
Sentinels
with
building
you.
some momentum.
We
and
can
they've
be
done
pro
this largely
Fortnite
without
gamers.
having any ultimates whatsoever.
Pro
There's so
Fortnite
many
gamers.
tools. in the
You know
shed
that I
use
was a
for the
pro
job.
Fortnite gamer?
And Leaf
Yes.
is out there would have been to get one kill from heaven, get the showstopper, convert into a second.
Or
and
yeah,
find a
you
1v1 to
were.
finish things
I
off.
thought you
Yep.
were.
And
Yeah,
ideally
yeah, I
doing
was.
that before Blanc can come on through. But
I'm
aside from that,
very
you're not
proud of
really
that
expecting too
song
much. Leaf would
because
have
you know
to
I could be like, you know,
win a
yeah,
straight up
I'm a pro
1v2 as
Fortnite
he drops
gamer.
out of
I
heaven,
can relate
which
to
is
this
not gonna
song.
happen. And this is where
I'm what that
you know,
kid's
Sentinels,
talking about.
great
Not
control
me.
outside of being main, second picking up all the most and getting away with his life. Now picking up a decent amount of momentum where you know
You laughed
Sentinels
at me. I don't know what was that supposed to
for
be. You laughed at
a
me
while
again.
didn't have a single round. It was
That was the
7-0
second time so
for
far
Cloud9,
during
and
the
now
stream.
The last three have certainly gone the way of Sentinels. Sentinels
I'm
at least
not
again,
laughing
I
at
think
you.
the target once more is definitely a 4 and 8.
Being a professional gamer is actually
If they
super
win this
difficult, and
next
not a
round,
lot of
there's
people
possibility
understand like
for
what it
5-7.
actually
That would be
takes.
a
So
heck of a
props
recovery to get
to
5 rounds
everybody
essentially in a
that's
row.
in this field.
You hear that, chat? Suck my balls, all right? I might have not been able to win a single Fortnite tournament, baby, but that shit's tough.
Even though he was smoked up, and it's Sick who gets the traditional way.
True.
So a 5v3 situation, Cloud9 going to be forced to retake, and they want to start maybe going quickly.
Sponsored
Angels
message.
come through, but slower, they push everything back 10, considering
I hate
where
it
exactly
here.
they want to plant the spike, and as the neural depth comes out, spike simultaneously gets planted down low. Leaf
Yeah,
trying to
because I
come
feel like
on
there's a
through,
lot of kids
double
that, like,
flashback
wish
play,
to
but the
be a
barrier
gamer, but they
will
don't
deny.
really
Zoms up top
understand
with
what it
Dens
takes,
working
I
this on a
guess.
crossfire, and they flawlessly execute,
Sheesh.
they flawlessly
I think
hold.
you're spot on.
And now 5 is looking much more likely.
There
for
we
Sentinels.
go. This is huge attack. They've switched this attack side
A lot of
so
patience there,
fast.
waiting for Mitch to cross over, gets the operator shot, wall comes
Suck
up
your
for a second.
balls with pleasure.
Get the cleanup
What
on
the
floppy as well, so
fuck?
they have full control
What has
over
my
towards
chat
B.
become?
Cloud
I
burst
swear to
coming in
God,
just in time to block
you
out
guys
Leaf
are
entering onto
something
site,
about
and
these viewing
with the neural
parties.
depth in play, they
The
know all three
horniest
of Cloud9
motherfuckers
are
come
currently
out to
Alex.
play.
There's nothing
Come out to
worry about in
chat.
heaven, which means Zoms can take that position and does get a kill from there. But their entire beat
Like the
setup
most
after opening up the
sophisticated,
site ends up
horny
being flawless for
motherfuckers.
Sentinels, giving them a flawless round, not losing a single player there.
Shazam early peek to top side A. Not going to see anything.
You
Neither
did this,
will he
Myth.
over the
I
top
didn't
side
do
with
anything.
A ramp. So the knives will be a secondary option to what will likely just be the operator for
can't.
most of this.
I can't take you guys
round, you would feel.
seriously.
And patience. Coming across largely from both sides.
My
The only exception
stands
is Cloud9
bow
once
down
again
beneath
are
me.
Pushed up into B main.
This time, no one from Sentinels is going to be there to address them. Late spike rotation. Thinking about Sick maybe
Call
taking
me
that
king.
one through. Is he going to go mid or not?
What
Mid
the
is not
fuck is
clear, so
going
yeah, he's
on?
gonna have to go through spawn.
You've entered the cult.
So first part of
Do
this
you
round
believe
been pretty quiet.
in
There's
myth?
a lot of utility on A,
The
but
king.
not so much players. I mean, no one aggressively, no one in ramps. So far, it's just Mitch playing all the way back into
So
what's spawn.
fucked.
He's not even at screens yet. The other player that's closest is Poise and Vents. So as soon as his turret is gone, this is where the nanoswarms need to delay, allow Cloud9 to get a rotation in. Sentinels otherwise
Do
are pretty
you
much on the side.
believe
Shazam
in
is
love
responsible for
after
screens.
love?
Everybody else is going to be just pushing on forward. Mitch will reveal his position. Aerial Orb will shut him down. Lockdown very quickly coming through. This will stall the spike from being planted. You see Sentinels scurrying away, but no, Sick is going to hold this for the plan. He will likely be detained afterwards, so help is going to be here, or need to be here rather, for Sentinels. But the fault line actually is going to delay a lot of players from being able to retrain their aim forward. Tens in the Empress, shut down. 2-for-2 exchange. Up top now. Leaf good for a second. Zom's the next one up on the high ground. Shazam's still sniping, but that's down low. And he actually gets the pistol out to find another elimination, but now it's down to Zoms. And not going to be able to get the angle. Leaf was holding it largely all the way through. So an 8-4 half.
That's a good half,
Cloud9's
though.
defense.
Yeah, massive from Leaf coming through as well, especially getting the 2 frags, but that lockdown opens up the defensive retake entirely.
Easy for us.
As you notice there, Sek, he decides to go for the stick and will get the plant through, but the only place he can go to stay safe from the lockdown is into the corner of the site itself, where it got pinged out. I mean, you know, if you're C9, that's probably where a player, at least one player is going to be, so essentially at that stage, 6 life is forfeit. The rest of the players from Sentinels, after completely clearing from sight, have to kind of find angles again. I mean, they're all the way in towards, you know, sewer exit. So Cloud9, great recovery to stop the momentum of Sentinels, make sure Sentinels don't pick up 5, 4, and 8. Like I
Am
said,
I gonna
that's
go pro in
where
this
it was
game?
in terms of target for Sentinels has been found, and now looking towards the Sentinels defense.
Yeah, I don't know about that one,
Defense
Chief.
that wins on average 67% of their defensive rounds. Not bad overall. And you're gonna get Cloud9 doing their due diligence, clearing out B main. No cameras will persist. Boombot will be the first one forward. Dapper has been seen. He's also been tagged up a touch. And the spike is a part of this play, so this very well could be an opportunity to move forward. The paint shells again connect so heavily. Tens is completely flashed up in the gravity well. Will give him a chance to respond. Also the Devourer coming through to get him back to near full health pool, but still Cloud9 on their way forward. It's Sick for 3 in the corner.
Bust it.
Trying to keep the
Bust
play
it,
alive,
Sick.
but not going to be allowed. Sick finds 4.
Bust it.
That's
Sheesh.
another pistol for Sentinels.
And the only
Make it
reason he doesn't
happen.
get the ace is because Dapper already got a kill.
Oh, no,
off
dude.
the back
Sentinels
of the gravity
defense,
well
here we
assist.
go.
That's what I'm saying. Watch the start because, yeah, it's going to be C9 trying to get aggressive over towards B main, but they're all feeding directly into what is going to be a slow down engage because the gravity well will always at least either get you a kill or slow down the hit entirely. That's going to give time for Sentinels to get the rotations in there, and Sick in the perfect position from heaven collects 3 into a 4th. And now it's 4 out of 7 for a res. We're going to get a fast res timing here, potentially.
Yeah, that could be so important, especially if it's earned by the 3rd round. We'll see. A lot would have to happen still for that to occur. Still 3 ticks away for it, but
Without becoming a caster, I wouldn't want to be like a proper caster.
Slow orb will go down. He'll get the
Wait, why
side
not?
now peeking forward.
Oh,
Will
shit,
go 1
sorry.
for 1, but Sick
Fuck, I
falling
thought it was
doesn't make a
muted.
difference. It's Dapper.
Oh, no, it's all good.
Through
I think it'd be
Mail,
fun to
finding
do.
3, running and gunning.
I think it'd be fun to do like
Cloud9
one-off,
shut
but
down
I would
immediately
hate to like
through
do
the
it
map.
regularly.
Vents is a
I
death
think-
trap as well, so
Yeah, I get
Sentinels
that.
definitely making a comeback happen.
What I
now.
would
They
enjoy
started
doing
to do
regularly, like
rounds
once or
going
twice
their
a
way.
week though, is like
It's an 8.
commentating 10-mans,
Boarding gun
where
round for
like
Cloud9,
language
though.
obviously like
So
it
that
doesn't
is
matter. There's
5
no
out of
money,
6
like
pistols.
there's no sponsors
By
to
the way,
worry
Sentinels,
about.
the one found by
Yeah.
Cloud9 earlier on the
Because
snap.
that shit's just fucking hilarious. Like
Recover
that's where
on
I
this
think
gun round, though, 'cause you
that's
see
where I
Cloud9
think
with this gun, they go
esports
towards 9.
commentary and
Sentinels
like
get their own gun
environment
round.
could really have like
Tens
a
won't have
like
enough
a
fire, though, so Tens is making
insane
the bad
audience
spot
that
if he
no
goes
one's
down to the
capitalizing
200,
on.
so Bank
It's
not
just like more
the most
raw
aggressive
fucking
Sentinels,
type of
even though this
casting
is
that like
bonus.
that like relates a lot more to the community and to the people that are watching it.
No, I completely agree with you. I feel like that's the reason
Cloud9
why
taking their time,
people like to
grabbing
watch
an orb,
these,
backing away.
like, you
Not a
know,
lot of focus through
The
big
10-man's
Watch parties and stuff,
crazy.
too.
Yeah, I
Very
agree.
regularly, it seems to be. Cloud9 want to
For
open
sure.
up at least some consideration that a play.
I did the 10-man commentary with me and Baby Bay.
yeah.
Spike making its way over to the long
And it
crossover
was-
towards A means that Shazam
It was
is
it was
first
one of the
defensive
funniest
point
nights that I've had in like the past
Tesla
few
currently
fucking
is
months.
taking at least some of
That's
that sight
awesome.
line away. Zom's a
No,
part
Baby
of this.
basically
Here
funny.
comes the timing. Nobody even looks at Shazam.
Funny, dude.
Finds first blood. Has the cloud burst to stay
Ooh,
safe.
hit that one tap,
Now it's down to
Zoms.
Zom to try to hold.
Do it.
Voice is deep though, and this is where Sick drops down. They don't spot him. They don't spot anybody. Sentinels have gotten all these kills for free. There's not been a single response. Finally, Zeta gets Shazam down at least to make things more competitive, but it's only Mitch alive. And a multi-frag for Sick, who will now have a res. Could even
Shazam.
pop it onto Shazam. Probably won't need
Ooh.
to.
Oh,
This will
no.
just be the token kill coming
Get
through
the
from Mitch.
body.
Goes down.
Oh no.
It's gonna be
Sentinels on the
Cloud9
run.
not getting a single
See
round
that
this
player
half so
die?
far. Sentinels with
Oh,
3 in a row.
no.
Boy. Things starting to really awaken in the Sentinels camp.
Here we go.
A lot of tools
Here we
available.
go.
Weapon advantage now in a
I think
major way to try
Sentinels
to get
takes
things
this
squared
3-0
up at
off
eight.
of the attack side that they got. It was just
What
such a
is
good
going to be
lead.
the pistol upgrade play here on this eco? For a team that, I've still categorized as largely playing aggressive throughout their upper bracket run, they have been tempered and slowed a lot by Sentinels through these first 3 maps.
Choke 9, throw 9. Chat, what are you talking about?
Done well with Sheriffs in the
D9 was
past,
never
and right now
stupidly
something Mitchell
ahead.
Sheriff's Leaf goes down very quickly. And a
Like,
free
turned
heal
into
up
the
for
half.
Sick as well, so it's not even like
They
the
got
damage
fucked by
amounts too much at the
Sentinels
end of the
on
day.
their
Will's
attack.
Not even broken, finally has.
7-0? 7-0 isn't ahead on
Look for
split.
some sort
Are
of
you guys
engage.
crazy?
Poise doesn't even care about really checking. He'll just dive through directly into vents and could open
Going
that up
into the
because
next
what
half?
survived so far, he has Fran.
All
Poise
you need
goes
is
down,
4
though, so that's
rounds.
that play done.
In 8-4, like let's say the attackers get 4 rounds, dude, it's donezo.
There you go.
Like
Able to lock
you
it up,
basically
no
go to the
problem.
next half, and if you lose
Zeta for
pistol, game over.
1v5 situation with a frenzy. And as he deletes the trap wire, Spy Cam will tag him.
Getting tagged by everything.
Yeah. And while Sentinels will swarm,
Love Stranger.
really
Thank you
for
for the
Zeta,
prime,
he's
brother.
hoping for anything. Not going to find a single
What is
kill.
ahead then?
Flawless for Sentinels.
Switching sides
And all of a
ahead on
sudden, we're
split
tied
is
right
like
back up at it again.
10-2.
Really important
Realistically.
for us as well, because you want to make sure you maintain the guns, especially
10-2 is like,
Shazam's
damn,
so
you're busting on a defense.
there it is, plenty of money for the side of Sentinels. You would expect that with 4 rounds in a row, and here is where Cloud9, the real test begins, because
10-2 is literally preferred if you're on defense for split.
either in the lead again at 9 and 8, or we'll give the lead over to Sentinels.
Or 9-3. 9-3 is pretty good too.
5 in a row, and
You have a good
we actually
opportunity
think
to
about the
win.
round summary
Really,
so
dude?
far.
Yeah. It's dude. This map is
Cloud9 got themselves 7
crazy
rounds in a row
defensively
on their
sided.
first half of the
Yep.
snap,
Maybe
and
some of you guys
Sentinels are on the
might
way.
not know, but
Well,
this
first
map
blood
is
gonna be good.
so
Towns gets
defensively
with
sided.
full
It's
with
crazy,
forward,
and
but
I mean,
is no
especially in the
check
pro
it.
scene.
Mitch will find the kill for free. Rolling Thunder was also spent. Zom's in a heap of trouble. Still finds the elimination. Second one up, takes care of Poise. How have you done that? And look at the rest of the C9 members. They're still coming over through sewer, so a resurrection's in play. Zom's nearly good for a third. And now Dapper's in a position to try to convert. Zeta does win the opportunity to plant as Floppy finds 2 from ramps. So we go back to a 2v3 situation. Sick, even though he's full line, still finds a kill.
Wait.
Shazam gets a read. The
Hey.
lockdown, though, in
Hey.
play. Already
So-
halfway to fuse. Looking for the full stick. Sick will clutch things
He gets it.
up.
God
No way.
damn.
How in the world?
Easy peasy.
No way. That's
Pros don't fake.
Was the
incredible
lockdown
from
not
Sentinels,
enough time?
Highly upsetting for Cloud9, because that final lockdown could have been it, should have been it, but Zom's pulling through. You feel bad for Zeta, by the way, because
Oh,
all the
no,
stuns he lands,
dude.
he lands a stun.
The
I think
lockdown
via the,
was
Rolling Thunder onto
1
Zoms does make a
second
difference.
away.
You see him land another
Wow.
stun onto Sick.
That's
does make a
insane.
difference. Everyone's still getting kills while stunned up, and then
Pain.
finally Sick on through to give Sentinels a 9. Like, what is going on this round?
Good decision making from Sentinels, though. You know.
Sentinels, man. It's just
Shit's insane.
the story and the maps and the story of their roster through stage 2 has been, you could just never count them out. They might find themselves down, but there's always a way they find a way to fight back. So now Cloud9 in a weird situation. They do have blades up. They've got a Spectre and a Phantom to work with for Zeta and Floppy respectively, and that means that, well, we've seen some incredible things from Leaf on the Sheriff. There is still kill potential, but a huge advantage once more for Sentinels on the defense.
I mean, I do believe in the thrifty wins.
be
'cause we've
heaven
seen
is
plenty of
can
both
be.
teams, especially from Cloud9, though, to be fair. And Poise does have knives out for the Jet Blade Storm, which is always very important. Here we go, Empress, Tens knows it's coming up. 45 though.
Oh no.
It's been dropped down. Tens needs to reset. We'll finally get that one, but at the cost of Dapper. Sens with a couple. Tens or 10s, what I'm trying to say. Just down to the 1 now. Poise with a knife.
Oh,
Has
he's
to go up against
dancing
the Empress.
with his ass.
Oh, but he
Uh-oh.
gets the reset. There's an opportunity still. Full HP, full armor. Cloudburst allows him to get the spike. And he just barely escapes. Not a lot of time remaining. Oh, gonna get a chance. Does tag up 10s just slightly.
Oh my god.
But this is gonna have to be a B commit. There is not enough time for him to get all the way back over towards A, and the high ground will be the next obstacle. And Sick makes use of it. Just a little play with elevation. off the
Yes,
box.
let's go.
Sentinels. Oh, they're really
Yup.
stringing them together here. 10-8.
Three
Not a single
more.
round for Cloud9 yet on their offense.
Sentinel started
Oh
on 4.
boy.
They started on 4 rounds after that first half, and now they got 6 in a row, and this is what I'm talking about here, where 10s, you know, that first kill, very important to get the ball rolling for the Empress. 3 kills overall. Poise in a really rough spot. Has to clear so much. Has only 20 seconds to plant, and Sentinels will just allow him in.
I want C9 to win.
This entire defense, both teams have been really phenomenal.
No,
on
I'm
defense.
trying to make it a
That's why
little
I
bit
said
spicy.
In that first half, by the way, you're sitting there, you're looking at
Yes!
Sentinels. They're 4 and 8. and then I say,
No!
yeah, but Sentinels have that second half, and this is why I said it's like, look at this. They're 6 in a row. They are going to drop them.
Don't tell me you're trying to start shit with me, boy.
Ends up helping
What?
the side of Cloud9.
Don't even.
Just spicing up the stream a little bit.
Yeah, good help to get the barrier or down before it fortifies as well.
You're
because there
such a
would have been maybe an
troll.
exit for 6, but not allowed. Floppy going to be able to use the From the Shadows to get onto site. After putting a cyber cage,
Oh,
he's gonna have to
Floppy!
fight his life through main, but he's going to be completely
No.
overwhelmed. 5v2 situation. Cloud9 looking really clean. And it started with the first blood with Zeta, who survived with 8 HP through B main. Now Mitch gets the spike down. What do you do here for Sentinels for this retake?
I mean, the Cosmic Divide is actually probably not going to help just because the entire site is covered with Cloud9. Zoms are taking a bit of heat as well. Shazam wants to hold on to the operator, and it looks like they will just exit or look for the exit. Zoms could get a couple here, depending on where Cloud9 want to go. But 2 versus 5, Sentinels won't do it. So Cloud9 are finally back on the board. They'll finally get a round of the half. We'll make it 9 and 10. Just the one difference between the two teams.
Zoms making this punishing though.
Oh, we're better.
Gonna continue to play forward.
I can't believe what my eyes are seeing.
Sees Floppy, sees Mitch, but the headshots will not connect. So backing on up to the vendor spawn, he'll stay safe. Operator will stay safe.
They got those exit picks.
Cloud9
That's
make
big.
it back to just a 1-round game.
I think it's important for Cloud9 to
Wasn't
break the
too bad.
silence here
That's a good-
because we were
that's a good
nearly
match.
at the stage where it was going to be a 7-0.
Hey, Chad, do you guys have any joggers that you really like?
As has been spoken, would match the 7-0 start.
I'm trying to buy some new like
Cloud9 have, and
sweatpants slash
that's where,
joggers.
you know, you really have to think back. How do we get from that 7-0 start from Cloud9 into a 10-9 situation? Really, if you're looking from the Sentinels POV, that's an insane
Nike?
comeback. Cloud9 now, again, breaking that silence, giving themselves a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum, bring us to a 10 and 10.
I'm gonna check out the Nike and the Lululemons. A lot of the sweatpants that I'm wearing don't fit me anymore, dude.
Here. Barrier or Vanna slow order. The spike is a part of that play initially for Cloud9 Blue over towards A, but
Kind of sad.
really this feels like it comes down to where do Sentinels want to trust the operator to hold? And so far you could see it just right there. Shazam on the X-ray watching this cross
Too
into
thick?
market.
Yeah,
Tenzin
bro, I've
Dapper
grown a
wanna push forward.
bussy.
Mitch needs to take one with him here, if not maybe even lock everything up for both. But this whole play
Lululemon
is
is
just
a
to free up
racist
Tenzin to
brand?
play aggressive.
Really? How so? Elaborate. Don't just say that.
Yeah, the stars are coming down. There's a nebula.
Because that means nothing to me without a background information.
What they want to at this stage. They don't have control. They don't know what's happening over towards fence. And Dapper could find a timing here if he's actually on the rope, but he's not. Looks like Cloud9 actually do want to play through the smoke itself. Yeah, Poise has eyes. Rolling Thunder's going to catch Zoms. Zoms could be in trouble. Has to come down a sec.
He finds the first. Poise was watching the back elbow check the
Woo!
entire way.
What?
So no chance for Sick to make a play. Now it's
Okay.
just down to Shazam. Only real
Shazam even
opportunity
pick-
for him is to get the lurking kill onto Mitch, who
Oh my.
was able to
The
lock
fuck
down first
happened?
blood, by the way, off screen.
That was
and Tenz's
insane.
position moved
Sight
forward.
retake. Oh my god.
Reef, next one up will be the capitalize, and now we go 10-10. And that's a really
Stop it,
clean round
C9.
from Cloud9 Blue. They
That
held
was
on to
good.
a
That
number
was a
of their
good round
weapons.
for
They even get the
C9.
spike planted, so the economy is well in tow for them. And they will have, what, maybe one more round they need to deal with for Sentinels to put them in an economical disadvantage.
And by the way, Leaf doesn't have eyes on Zoms. He just expects that Zoms will be playing there. Because Zoms, on this A-site defense, he typically does anchor behind Blue. He's behind that screen. So, I mean, just clearing it out with a showstopper. You see the Rolling Thunder coming through. There's no way Zoms can have heroics. We all remember that one round where Rolling Thunder did come on through. Zoms and Six.
Chad, do you guys like the Nike sportswear tech
Don't want to see a
fleece?
second of that. So, taking no chances. Straight away into the showstopper, and now 10 and 10 makes things, like I said, much more competitive. Can we get over towards B though? Trying to get past the trap wise. This time the gravity wall, haven't seen if it's been used yet. Hasn't slowed things down. 10's down early. It's 5v4.
Best shit ever.
Dapper found a lot of damage, but no eliminations. Leaf, one more. That was the heroic rifle of Shazam that they were able to eliminate. Spike will be planted. Looking for a flawless. Zoms scouted out in the backside of B tower. Dealt with by Leaf. Paint shells just in case there's a second, but Sick on the judge will avoid any incoming damage, and now an opportunity maybe to find some exits through this angle. But there
Bro, I
are
wish
contestants coming from
someone
behind, and
would
there's a
like.
lot of them. First one finds it, second one.
I need help shopping.
We'll grab it, so at least some punish. It won't be a flawless for Cloud9.
I wish that I could just know what clothes that I would like. You know what I mean? Like, I hate that I gotta go through the process of like figuring out which clothes I like.
Maybe not. So it might be time for
You know what I mean?
C9 guys to forget about the up for now.
He had a
Shazam, though, he's
girlfriend.
thinking about it for sure. We can one up this round.
Chat, I've
Cloud9
learned
have
so
retaken
much
the
about
lead
you guys and your fucking
in
views
what
on
feels like
women
it's been
today,
a
dude.
while. I mean, they've had the lead for a while. It's just that
What
Sentinels
the
had 6 in a
fuck?
row this half, and now that that streak
Today
has
I
been broken,
learned
Cloud9
that
started a
women are
streak
only
of
good for
4
shopping and sex,
rounds now away from
according to
securing
chat,
split,
dude.
taking us to a 4th map.
That fourth map would be Icebox. Just as a casual reminder. Early lockdown coming
We had a
through.
conversation earlier. A lot of you guys probably missed it, but it was very interesting. It was very enlightening.
Forward for Cloud9. And well, Zombs tried to hold his ground, gets dealt with. Leaf still thinking about pushing forward. Paint shells and Boombot committed. And will he push through this? We'll try to. Spam shots coming through initially. Spike has not yet been planted, and as Shazam and Sick find some counter trades, there's still an opportunity here for Sentinels to actually contest this post plant very quickly. The Earl Theft will come out. Zeta looking for the flash, does get 2. Does he expect Sick to still be holding that same corner, though, is the real question. Nanostorm also coming out, but Tens finds elimination, trying to work his way from the high ground. Zeta for a couple, and it just leaves things down to Floppy. 1v2 situation. The spike is still planted in his favor, but the resurrection comes through. The spam shot through the cloud burst will be good.
Holy.
Sick on 3, and Sentinels back to tying things at 11.
Honestly, Cloud9 are just fighting up more than they can chew on that round. They're trying to get very aggressive over towards screens, and after that fail, Zeta still wants to
talk about it actually.
Earlier, yeah, it's gonna get the dash out of Shazam.
Earlier,
get a bit more
in the stream,
Poise diving in.
we were
like
talking
that
about girlfriends.
Definitely an overstep, and not the first time we've seen Poise. Maybe
and why I don't have a girlfriend.
There's a resurrection in here as well for
and someone in chat went, "How are you gonna get to know somebody if you don't make them your girlfriend, basically?" And I was like, dude.
That will give an opportunity for Sentinels now to tie up once more.
Like, what do you mean, dude?
But so far, still could be
like what?
Advantage definitely in the favor of Sentinels though.
Pivotal gun round coming forward. Even with that win for Sentinels, you see Zombs is still on a Spectre, but the operator is in hand again for Shazam.
Oh man, 4 souls. Oh my god.
Now
that's a good spray through the box.
Rolling Thunder from Zeta to be earned fully. And even beyond that, a couple of tags on the Dapper will actually force the early healing orb from Sick to try to get him back to full health.
What was the other one?
Where does the Rolling Thunder get played? Yeah. We've seen him use 2 Rolling Thunders over towards A, nothing towards B so
far. I forgot how the original conversation started up.
Just looking like it.
We're also talking about
It'll be B most likely. Does Shazam want to push up any further though?
Oh, I can't remember exactly.
Is it? Paranoia follows through.
But basically, there are a scary amount of individuals in chat that literally admitted to being or wanting to be in a relationship purely for like, not purely, but like majorly for sex.
Trying to get together for Zombs to maybe try to approach this 2v4, but as the spike is planted, look where the defense is now kind of.
I thought that was interesting too.
All 4 members of Cloud9 sitting in corners.
It's just enough time to.
It was almost purely actually.
Pick up a gun, couple members right in front of him, one to the left as you check it. Floppy first up gets the kill, and there it is. That is basically going to condemn Shazam to saving. Sentinels will have to play for the OT here, and honestly, Cloud9, yeah, that's what.
Do I sex? Yeah, with myself, dude.
Don't allow Shazam just to walk away with this gun.
La Fessica.
Shazam could just blaze from the next
That's her name.
The operator is very important for those opening frags, and if possible, take it away.
It's hearing the footsteps. Poise dealt with. Even dashing away. Still potential point of contact, maybe with Floppy, but he's not going to push the issue. So, map point for Cloud9, a must-win to extend this to a 4th map. Again, this is the team out of the upper bracket, losing both of their map selections.
I think this is going to OT.
Both Bind and Haven. This the first
yeah,
one
I think
Sentinels
so.
have
I
been
can
able to
smell
choose.
an OT game right here.
You take a look as far as what Sentinels can bring into the mix here defensively. It's very broken, we'll say that much.
I mean, yeah, Flair, you got a good point.
Sentinels as well.
I just think it's interesting.
Yeah, like I said, broken. I mean, this
I was talking to one of my friends about this recently, about how I think that the chain of command of like, not the chain of command, like the order of operations of getting to know people has been like oddly altered.
He's able to find one, gets the dismiss. Sick is there for help. How have they managed it so cleanly? Second flash coming through. Ten's trying to spam to the cyber cage, but it's Sick who does get the trade for Dapper. Shazam has also committed the blades into the mix, but the opening engagements.
That was a huge shot.
You beautiful genius. You called that one perfectly. 4v2 situation. Everything perfect for Sentinels on that setup.
It was nice.
I mean, the real genius is here. The way that Sentinels set that one up. I mean, again, Ten's playing anti-flash here, hiding the corner. He knew the flash was
very hot.
I agree.
And the gravity well, honestly, is the MVP. We talk about Zombs. We talk about the gravity well having maximum impact in this.
Hot boy gamer shit. Rise up.
Shazam with the operator is already onto the line. This is going to be tough. First goal coming up.
Yep, Shazam end it.
That's it. Mitch by himself.
Wrap it up.
1 versus 4. Not feeling great for the chance.
No shot.
Get Sick down. Can he get even more than that? We'll have to recover the spike. And
Nope.
Shazam is watching it. He kills Shazam actually.
What?
So maybe the 1v2 could be on board.
No way.
58 HP.
He's got time, I think.
That sentry turret
I think he has just the right amount of time.
How big was that place?
I think he has
Get
enough
that
time,
back
yeah.
in the back
That's
pocket.
ridiculous.
Gonna need that again.
Holy
It's
shit.
1v4
Mitch is
from
activated.
Free plant.
It will be a free plant. He is hampered
Does he
down
trust it,
to
though?
58 health. That's the big problem I'm looking at here, Kev, is this health pool.
He'll get the plant. He can look for timings here. Your health pool is a bit of an issue. If you can get a timing for a couple of 1v1 isolations, that's how you take it.
Wow.
He has no idea where they're going to come from. Has eyes on heaven. Oh, all of this, the turret, the alarm bot, everything.
No!
Utility, there's
Oh
the
my
first
God.
one.
He's got the alarm!
Now the lockdown's been earned. He's gonna set this one up as well.
Why
So
did he
he's gonna get
peek?
the challenge
What
and
is he
take it
peeking
in
for?
hand. Nearly a 1v4 clutch.
Man,
up
We are so
turned aside
much
at the
better
last
though.
second.
Oh my god,
We're
that
gonna go
was
to overtime.
scary.
What is he doing?
I mean, that
Holy
was incredible.
shit.
That was nearly Mitch saving the day for Cloud9. That would have been the 4th map for sure. It
Oh,
still
that's
could
so
be. It's just no
unfortunate,
team.
dude.
Neither team has won the map yet.
Or C9.
Some mad heroics being shown by Sentinels.
Wow.
And that was an insane round as well. Up until
That would have
you know,
been the
we start
round
with
of the
this play
20.
Where Ten's in the perfect position, shutting down the showstopper.
I
is
can't
huge.
believe you
Dismissing
re-peeked that,
away,
though. Oh
poised
my
I
God.
can.
turns
I
his
was
crosshair,
shocked.
tries
My
to
jaw
hit the
dropped.
trade onto Tens.
He literally had
That's
his
when the rest of
ulti. What
Sentinels
the heck is
strikes.
he
Here we
doing?
go.
Yeah.
2 rounds
Oh
of
my
madness
God.
to follow. We'll see how deep in the rabbit hole we get.
Damn.
Setups coming through for Mitch all over to the A site, in which keep an eye on where Sentinels are stacking. All 5 members will be hugging this barrier wall.
KYEDAE is always so salty
Do
for
have
other
Poise
teams.
as part of this Cloud9 defense with it.
Oh
Could
no.
get some electricity
It's
here off the
almost as
start.
if she has a
Looks like
fucking
both Cloud9
boyfriend
members also
that
want
is
to
a
get some early
competitor
control of A
that
ramp.
she loves
So will there be
and
opening
wants
flood
him to
coming through?
succeed more than these other teams.
Sentinels seem to
Whoa,
say yes.
that's
They
crazy.
run right on in. All of the utility going to be exposed here.
Hello?
For
Are you
Cloud9.
fucking
Spam shots
stupid?
Are not largely going to connect with too much. The nanostorms will stall the play for now, and Cloud9 are quickly trying to rotate.
Rotations.
But still, Sentinels
Whoa,
on
that's
the site looking for a
crazy.
quick plant. Sick is going to get this down.
So there's a lot of utility still remaining here as well. Can Leaf open up the account? Nope, not quite. Paint shells straight to the back of sight, you would imagine. Zom's in a great position underneath as well. This is going to be a hard one to crack. This paranoia, that's got to be the go.
I gotta
Rapper's
say,
playing
during
a
this
deep
watch party with
working
KYEDAE,
role.
I've
He's
seen
just kind of
more.
toggling these events.
I've
And well,
seen-
how about it? The
I've
first
seen
couple of kills
more
are decent.
people
Dapper making his play now from
that
behind,
are, like,
finds the third straight
furious
kill for
that they're
Sentinels.
alone and
It's
sad
a 3v2 situation, some abbreviated health pools, but Sick play
than
with
I've
ovation,
ever seen in
finds
my
one.
chat.
Boys, not going to be able to clutch up the double. And that'll be 3 kills in the OT
They take the
for
first
Sick.
round,
There
let's
were
go.
a handful of rounds
let's fucking
yesterday in
go.
overtime where Sick was clutch. Maybe some shades of yesterday coming to light here.
I mean, Sick has dropped 35 before. He's looking at 30 now. And this will be another insane Sick backpack play. Not quite so. I mean, you know, Tens is there with the 20.
Right there.
And don't mind Zoms down there at the 9.
Who's your
but the
boyfriend?
assists coming through
Sentinels,
from
Tens.
the gravity wells and all the rest of the
Little
astro
Reina.
has been more than enough. So
20 kills on the
Cares about
board.
that scoreline.
Bussing it.
Sentinels now.
Making it happen.
This is tournament point.
Cloud9 heavily stacked in market. Opening slow or barrier placement to the middle of the map. for
Why do
Sick.
you almost always wear only
Flash
black?
comes through just to make sure there's no cheeky angles being
I think I
lost.
look good in
So
black.
At least some information that there
Not
are,
gonna lie.
yes indeed, a couple of members that
I
are
like
nearby
black.
will force Tens to come over to assist.
I'm comfortable in
required.
black.
Spike is still not a part of this though. Still dropped over through Ramen, so this will likely be a
I like
delayed
darker
push coming
colors.
through for Cloud9. They will take control of vents though as Poise moves.
This is like a
forward.
dark
Flash
blue
point
though.
allows
It's
them a
like
chance
it's
to
not
control
full
mid-map.
black.
They get through into heaven though. Again, that star's going to be pretty annoying, and Tens can play off it. That combo's been pretty deadly. Sick will take down Floppy.
Try something new mid? Yeah, I know. It's just hard.
Nothing to talk about over towards A. Straight
Dapper.
towards heaven.
Black
Can
is
he
just
get
so
down
comfy,
Dapper
you know,
for
it's
a
just-
couple of kills, and that might be it.
I know that
Five
for
versus
sure
two,
I'm gonna like it
That
on
could be
me, you
tournament
know?
over.
Tens will fall.
And I
though.
already
Mitch
don't
trying to
like
keep the boy
shopping,
alive. It's Zoms and Dapper
so
working together. After
it just-
Shackle
it's
pushed
really
them out,
nice and it's
Zeta,
not-
gonna be good for 2.
3 HP? No
This would
way.
be a 1v3 for him, but not
Wrap
gonna
it up.
happen.
3-0.
On parade.
3-0, Kai.
Sick finds the final kill. Sentinels in 3 match are your
That boy,
champions of
Icer.
challengers number 2.
Good stuff.
No map advantage is
Good
required.
Good
stuff.
shit, good shit.
Come back
Good
to
shit.
battle,
You wanna know
split
what
that
else is good
fucking
shit?
never
Something that I realized
count
after that
out
round?
Sentinels.